Hey folks, Troy Dooley, MLM Help Desk. Hope you are rocking it out this week. Got some great stuff going on, but first I got to do a shout out to Jason Brieco's lovely bride, Tara Brooke, right here. Tara Brooke Brieco. Beautiful ambition, my secrets to love, happiness, and success. Let me share a little bit. I have watched this young lady as her and Jason got married, as they went out on their own. You guys all know, if you hang out on this website, I love the Brieco family. I think they're one of the first families of direct selling. Powerful stuff. But when you understand where Tara's coming from, and I first was introduced to her as a model, front cover of great magazines, a model over at a company called New Vision International, and when she gave up her modeling career for her family, it shocked the modeling world, because this is somebody that could have been at the very, very top. Got to get the book. You got to read it. Also, my hat is off to the Home Business Radio Network. You can go to homebusinessradionetwork.com. They are now our permanent sponsors of the weekly news. You talk about not just an investment on their part, but the fact that we have really seen some amazing things taking on at this. This is a network, 24/7, some of the greatest trainers, greatest coaches, show hosts, and some of the greatest music that I love it. I've got it on my smartphone right here. It's on an Android. You can also put it on the iPhone. Phenomenal stuff. Here's some ideas of some of the speakers, some of the show hosts over there. Chris and Josephine Gross of Networking Times. The Zig Ziglar Classic Show with Zig and Tom. Powerful stuff there. Nikki and Grace Keohoho, focusing on women in the direct selling arena. John Milton Fogg. You've got Ray Higdon. I tell you what, that old boy, he just knows how to put on a fun show that's there. Todd Falcone. There's not many, if any, that are better than Todd when it comes to actually digging into the nuts and bolts and being a fearless networker. You've got yours truly. I do the Beachside CEO, and I'm the news director for this network. Diane Hoffman, Tracy Monafort, Stephen Pierce, Julianne Jones, one of the great when it comes to party plans. It's powerful. You've got Melanie Melitix, I think's how you say her name. Powerful trainer. You got Terry Petrovic. I've been working with him and his family for decades. This boy knows how to do it. Eldon Beard, social media guru. Paul Cohen, Kimberly Rhodes, Chris Dittamore, and Bob Beckett. Now, you talk about, they can really play off each other. It's really good. Terlise Rydick, I think's how you pronounce it. Social media guru. I've watched her stuff. Powerful stuff. Melissa Hopp, Tom Hopp's beautiful wife. Melissa has been a mentor of mine. Great gal from down under that's here in the States now. Susan Baker. John P. Hayes, long-time Zig Ziglar partner. You can't beat it. Rachel Hennick, Doug Fireball, what can we say? The Passion Fireman, and Paul Saunders. Great stuff. You need to go over there. They're great people. I'm glad to have them on here. Hey, the DSA put out a statement. We're putting it over on the blog post. You can see it. Has to do with the short-selling expert, David Einhorn. Was on an Herbalife call, public call, and brought up honestly, this guy is smart as a whip, but brings up one of the stupidest things, and I believe, I've already done a report on this, I believe he did it on purpose because he's a short seller, trying to short sell the Herbalife stock, and it's dumb. Now, it's a great price, because Herbalife stock actually fell after he did this, lower than their opening when they first went public for the second time. So it's a good thing. I've already been contacted by some hedge funds. We're going to be talking about this on Monday privately, but I'm telling you what, this is a great statement. We're going to put it out over here on the blog post so you guys can read it to understand this all stemmed from internal consumption and somebody that doesn't know their head from a hole in the ground about direct selling making a comment. And this had already been addressed a few years ago. The sad thing is when he talks, people listen. He's like E.F. Hutton, except he didn't have a pristine record like E.F. Hutton. That was a difference. So we got to work on that. What else is going on? Visalis. You know what? It seems like this little company here, and I say that with pun intended, just continue to set the records. Listen to this. Visalis's momentum continues with record-breaking first quarter sales, $136 million in the first quarter. That's up 585%. Let's just do some quick math on this and see what we've got. 136 times 4 equals. That'll put them at $500 million this year in sales. They're nowhere close yet to hitting that $1 billion mark just in the United States, but the momentum continues to flourish over there, and that is good to see. That means that there's people's lives being changed. So we're going to keep watching that, going to keep seeing what they're doing over there. be watching. What else we got on? Evolve. Now, I'll tell you what, this was unique. I got this information in over here, and let me pull this up, because when I started looking at this, I thought, man, this is remarkable stuff that we're seeing. And I'm going to pull this up. This is in the first 30 days of their new app over on Facebook. They had, what's this say, 32,000 stories that were submitted and over 2.5 impressions of those stories. Now, they're using a technology or a philosophy. I'm going to write about this way, called gamification. It's huge and it's big, and I'm going to show you how this works over there at Evolve. A couple other things over there. You guys know that Garrett McGrath's a good friend of mine, president of the Association of Network Marketing Professionals. He just brought on two rock stars. I'm going to be interviewing them this week, and I'm not going to share every, but I'm going to tell you this. One of them I have watched grow up in this profession. He is known throughout the industry, and he's powerful. If you want to know more, I'm going to make you go to the blog post, and you can see who these two powerhouses are that Garrett McGrath just got to join him over at Evolve. Some great stuff. Hey, my good friend and buddy, Ty Tribble, he reported on something this week, and this is an important thing that we talk about. I'm going to put it over on the blog. You can link over, but Nature's Pearl slapped by the FDA. If you're a CEO and executive, if you're launching a company, listen, you got to do things right. You can't just be letting your distributors go out there and say the wrong things. You can't use your websites to promote a product when it's not accurate, when it violates the FTC regulations and rules. So I'm gonna the FDA, excuse me. So I'm gonna put this up, and I'm also gonna put some stuff up from Kevin Grimes on this exact issue. Some powerful stuff. Kevin's a top MLM attorney, been dealing with this for years, and I want you guys to see it, because we got to be careful. We got to protect ourselves. Otherwise, we're going to get our butts in trouble, and none of us want to see that happen. What else do we have going on out here? Rastelli Direct. I tell you what, I am blown away with this company. They're a little company that people said, well, we don't think they're going to make it. Now, they got a mammoth of a parent company, $1 billion food company. They have been in the food business for years. Matter of fact, the USDA looks at them as one of the best in the nation over there at Rastelli Food Group. But they launched Rastelli Direct because the Rastelli family had decided they wanted to get back and really give back to the people that had made them as big as they are. You got to understand, I've done a report on this. They started out as a single butcher company, just a little bitty mom and pop shop, and today control most of the movement, especially in the Mideast theater, of everything that rolls through there. It's powerful stuff. But they just started their lifestyle and car bonus program. When you hit executive partner, you get a $300 a month bonus to go towards a car. A senior exec partner, you get a senior exec partner, you get a $400 bonus, and then at the chief executive ambassador level, you get $600 a month. Andrew Hillman is one of their master distributors, just earned this. He got him a new H3 Hummer. I thought that was good. But they started something else too. It's called the Regional Ambassador Program. I kind of think old Royce Reed might have taken this from a Melaleuca playbook, and I kind of like it, because Primerica does the same thing. When you hit a certain level and you're showing your loyalty to the company, and there's some more agreements and you got to qualify and all that, then the company gives you additional support. And one of the things that Rastelli does is they give their regional ambassadors their orphans. Now get this. 3 people have qualified. Andrew Hillman, Kathy Heatherlington, and Stella Colington, I think. I probably screwed their names up. Those 3 qualified. They agreed to be the ambassadors with the company. You want to know one of the things they got? They split 450 orphans that had come in off of a brand new campaign, because Rastelli, man, they've been doing this I don't know what you call them, infomercial or advertising commercial campaign, and they literally were able to, each one of those ended up with 150 brand new customers, distributors, some of them. I mean, it's powerful when you see what's going on. You talk about building loyalty, that will build loyalty. I mean, this is what's happening in and around this great profession. It is not slowing down. The DSA is having their annual convention in July, I think it is, and George Bush will be the keynote speaker. Also they're going to be talking about what it means with some of this, now that so many companies are going public and you're getting short sellers and you're getting long-term investors, how does that affect? Because at the end of the day, it affects us. And that's what we need to know about. Hey, we've made some awesome changes. I talked about this last week. We've got some new sponsorship advertising programs going on over at MLM Help Desk. We're consolidating stuff over there with all of our radio stuff that we're doing. We really want to make that clear. And talking about the radio shows, our daily radio show, RealMentorsRadio.com is where you can go to it. We're doing Joel Manby's book, Love Works. Joel is the CEO of the parent company of Stone Mountain, Silver Dollar City, Ride the Ducks. He was on Undercover Boss. Powerful book. Folks, have an awesome weekend. This is some great stuff happening. Go out there and build your business. And one last thing, they just told me that I need to let you all know. We are putting up a second article today on the unique penny auctions. If you're with Bitify, Zeek Rewards, Doobly Network, you probably want to read these. We're going into the science that's behind this. What kind of math is actually using on these? We put the first one up yesterday. It's getting rave reviews because we literally linked to some of the greatest research since 2007 done by Cornell University, Purdue University, worldwide stuff. You're going to like it. Folks, live life like it's an epic adventure, and remember this: if you're in network marketing, act like it.